Ellen Pompeo didn't hesitate for even a moment. The instant she learned that her former Grey's Anatomy co-star Eric Dane had been diagnosed with ALS, she reached for her phone and sent him a message. She told him she was there for him, whenever he wanted to talk, however he needed support. What she didn't expect was how quickly he would respond. 30 seconds later, her phone rang. That moment, simple, private, and deeply human, became the heart of what Pompeo later shared publicly at a charity gala supporting ALS research and care. Speaking in a pre-recorded message, she described how proud she was of Dane, how much she loved him, and how honored she felt to talk about him in front of a room full of people dedicated to fighting the disease. She told him directly that she would help with anything he needed. Not professionally, not publicly, personally, as a friend. Pompeo's words resonated because the two share more than just a famous television past. When Eric Dane joined Grey's Anatomy in its second season as Dr. Mark Sloan, quickly nicknamed McSteamy by fans, he made an immediate impression. Pompeo later recalled the instant chemistry between them on set, saying she basically fell in love with him the moment he walked in, a playful memory that brought warmth and laughter to a night centered on a serious cause. But behind the nostalgia was a far heavier reality. Dane revealed his ALS diagnosis in April 2025, choosing to be open with fans about the neurological disease that gradually affects muscle movement and physical ability. Since then, he has continued to speak candidly about the challenges he faces while also insisting that he is not ready to step away from acting. Earlier that year, he had been scheduled to receive an Advocate of the Year award from the ALS Network, but ultimately had to cancel his appearance because of what organizers described as the physical realities of the illness and his condition at the time. Even in his absence, his presence was felt, through the people speaking on his behalf, through the support of colleagues like Pompeo, and through the larger conversation about what it means to live publicly while facing a devastating diagnosis. In September 2025, Dane was photographed using a wheelchair at an airport in Washington, D.C., images that quickly spread online and sparked concern among fans around the world. Instead of retreating from the spotlight, he later responded with a brief but powerful message, urging people to keep the faith. Despite the progression of the disease, he has said repeatedly that he intends to keep working. The actor, who is a father of two, has explained that while his physical abilities are becoming more limited, his mind and speech remain intact, and that gives him the motivation to continue pursuing roles, even ones that directly address ALS. During a panel discussion late last year, he spoke about being open to projects that reflect his reality, saying he was willing to take on anything that allowed him to keep telling stories. For many fans, that determination has become one of the most inspiring parts of his journey. Behind the scenes, he has also been surrounded by family. Dane and his wife, actress Rebecca Gayheart, have appeared together publicly with their daughters, presenting a united front as they navigate a future that no one could have predicted. Their shared photos and quiet statements of resilience have drawn waves of support from longtime followers. Pompeo's tribute added another layer to that support system, a reminder that television sets often create bonds that last decades. Her message wasn't about fame, awards, or headlines. It was about loyalty, about showing up when someone you care about is hurting, about making a phone call, instead of crafting a press statement. In an industry where public gestures are often carefully curated, the story of a text message followed by a 30-second callback felt refreshingly real. It also highlighted how deeply Dane is respected by the people who know him best. While ALS remains a brutal and unpredictable disease, Dane's openness has helped bring attention to research, patient care, and advocacy organizations working to support those affected. Events like the gala where Pompeo spoke are part of that broader effort, turning personal struggle into collective action. For fans who grew up watching Grey's Anatomy, the news has been particularly emotional. Mark Sloan was a character defined by swagger, humor, and unexpected tenderness. Seeing the actor behind that role confront such a serious illness has reminded viewers how fragile even the most glamorous lives can be. Yet the tone surrounding Dane's story has not been one of defeat. It has been about courage. About choosing visibility instead of silence. About continuing to work, love, parent, and inspire while facing something terrifying. and about friendships that don't fade when the cameras stop rolling. Ellen Pompeo's story about that phone call captured all of that in a single image. Two actors who once shared a fictional hospital hallway, now connected by something far more real: concern, compassion, and the simple power of reaching out when someone needs it most. As Dane moves forward with treatment, advocacy, and new projects, fans across the world continue to send messages of support, grateful not only for the characters he brought to life, but for the strength he is showing off-screen. Sometimes, the most powerful moments in Hollywood don't happen under bright lights or on red carpets. Sometimes, they happen 30 seconds after you press send on a text message.